Hey guys, so this content is created for the Livingston Public Library. What we're doing for you today is a braid tutorial on how to do a simple Dutch braid while you're off, quarantined, and at home. Give you a little bit extra options to take care of. So the Dutch braid, this is the Dutch braid, guys. This is what we're about to do. The difference between the Dutch braid and a regular French braid is instead of going into the braid, you're going to take those pieces that you're grabbing and we're going to go underneath. That's the difference between a Dutch braid and a regular French braid. So this is the after of what we just did. I am now going to show you how to do this. First, you're gonna start with the supplies that you're gonna need. What I would use is a comb. Any comb will do. This is really simple. You're just gonna need to use this for a part and making sure that you have a straight line so that the braid is a little bit easier to do as you're doing it. You're gonna wanna try to use a little bit of a spray just to lock in some of those flyaways. If you have some sort of a lotion or a cream, any kind can do. What I like to do is take a little bit of it and you're just going to use about a dime size, depending on how much hair you have. So I only have this much on my hands. What you're gonna do is you're gonna rub it in your hands and you're gonna put it all over, and that will give it a little bit more stick and a little bit less frizz as you are doing this braid. Okay, now you have prepped the hair. I would brush it through. What you're gonna do is pick the parts that you want. You can easily go in and do just one braid if you want, but sometimes, especially when you're starting out, I like to tell you to do two braids. Split the hair right down the middle and do one on each side, and it gives you a little bit more control as you're trying to work those fingers, especially if you're new to braiding. This will definitely help. So after I've brushed it out, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna choose my part. I'm gonna use my comb. Now start in the middle, part it all the way down the neckline. I also like to clip or use a ponytail to keep the other half out of your way as you're doing this so that you don't get confused and you don't have hair coming into the braid that you are trying to keep neat. I also have a boar bristle brush here. Sometimes I like to use this really to just tame those flyaways before you even start. You've got your cream, you've used your comb, all of your other supplies. Now just finish it off with this. Now once the hair is ready, what you're gonna do is you're going to take a triangle off the top. So you are going to split this in three. 1, 2, and 3. You're going to go underneath on both ends. I like to do it twice to start out the braid so that it's nice and tight and you have a good foundation. Once you have that, you're going to continue to just scoop up from each side. One on the left, you're going to hold that in your hand. One on the right, and you're gonna add it to each end of the braid. So now you have 3 sections still, and 2 of them have 2 sections in them that we've scooped up and grabbed, the 2 ends. Once you've done that, you're going to flip underneath on both sides, if you can see, and you're gonna continue that the entire way through. So now you've had what was the middle, it's now on that end. So you're going to scoop up again, scoop up on this side, and repeat. So go underneath, see the twist, see my hand? Twist it underneath and grab it so it's part of the middle now. You can see how nice that's looking. So continue on and keep taking from each side. Same on this side. And we're gonna just look down a little bit. And look. Underneath. You've got two now together that scoop from the side. And just keep on going. If it's easier for you to scoop up one side at a time, definitely go for it. So I scooped up on the left side. Now I'm going to twist it under and make it part of the middle. And then I'm gonna scoop up the right side. This is your preference. You can do either, whatever works for you. If you are finding difficulty, you're gonna want to try to do one side at a time. If you feel like you're doing really well with it, even after the first couple of minutes, the first braid or two, you know, get crazy. Do both at the same time. So if you can see, my hands are doing the same thing. Twisted. Now that part is in the middle. Picking up from the right side, grabbing it and adding it to the right piece, twisting underneath. And now it's gonna be in the middle again. So all you need to do is continue this all the way to the bottom. Picked up from the left, scooped underneath, picked up from the right, scooped underneath there. Now we're gonna turn a little bit so you can see. And I'm gonna do the same thing again. Keeping it nice and neat, guys. Picked up from the left, added to the left side, flipping my hands underneath, doing the same thing on the right side, flipping underneath. And once you get to this part of the head, sometimes now that you're going on the flat of the head, I like to change up my positioning, and now you're on top of the braid, right? So now pick up, do the same thing, still go underneath, pick up, go underneath, pick up, go under. Try to stay flat to the back of the head so it doesn't pop out. And once you've gotten off of that scalp, you're just gonna continue to do a regular braid throughout the entire section. So you can see Caitlin has a lot of layers in her hair. So sometimes this can happen, little tiny pieces. You can go in afterwards, just kind of push it back in, use some hairspray, use anything that you've got at home, since we know we're not going out anywhere. Get creative, get resourceful. All right, guys, so this one is done. I am gonna do the other side in case you want to see a second time. So you're gonna put your pony in, and she is good on this side. Check it out. So it depends. You can do a couple of things after this. You can leave it tight, or you can go ahead and you can take each and wing it out and pop it out a little bit so it looks bigger. Okay guys, so this is the finished result. Look how cool she looks. Nice and easy. One on this side. Look how nice and big it looks. This is the trademark of the Dutch braid. A nice chunky bold braid. And this side, the same thing. And now she can wear this. She can wear this a whole week if she wants to. This is a great protective style. Every age can do it. Thank you guys for watching, and good luck.